G'day folks, today I'm going to find a secret waterfall. Saw someone mention it a couple of days ago and I thought why not go and have a little look and see what it's all about. I don't actually know exactly where it is actually a secret, believe it or not. I've had a chat with some people to try and guide where it is. Failing that, you won't see this anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, I've pulled up in a lay-by that is somewhat near the location, and I'm going to walk up, try and find some flowing water and see if I can figure it out from that. Sometimes you just know that a walk is going to be really nice. This, one of them times. Look at that. I love little things like that. Do you know what? I need a decent camera thing so it doesn't wobble when I walk. It's quite annoying. Anyway, it is just lovely already. Some nice mini waterfalls and things coming up, I reckon. Yeah. Quite pretty. It's like one never-ending waterfall. That was weird, I thought someone was behind me then. Anyway, moving on. But there is a board there, so that'll be interesting to have a read, figure out what it says. This bridge leads to a railway of some description. You know when cameras don't give you an idea of how steep something is? This is one of them moments. And it's wet, and it's slippy. I love doing this. I love doing this. I love doing this. Ooh, pipes. A bit random. Here we are, friends. I've found the board. This is saying that native plants are being planted instead of other ones. Invasive species. They built the quarry and I've been walking the same paths. You know, that sort of thing. Ah, there's a dormouse. Interesting. To some, anyway. Probably not to most, but... Anyway, I need to go and figure out where the hell I'm going, because I haven't got a clue. Well, to be honest, I'm none the wiser. But my theory is that I just follow upstream, because that's where waterfalls tend to come from. You know what I mean? It's lovely, though. There's worse places to getting lost. There really is. I would assume I've come up about 600 feet, roughly. The path is getting very wet and waterlogged, which is alright. I'm wearing some walking boots, not the best ones in the world. I can't even remember what make they are. Hold on, I've got a make on them. Whatever they are, anyway. And I'm starting to see what looks like the start of the quarries, which is a very good sign. That was quite a hill. I don't suppose you can tell on the camera, of course, but there we go. I've got to make a decision now because I've got the river is running that way behind me, and that path that's in front of me goes up and then back. But then, just to throw a spanner in the works, there's a little path running through here. Now the path that goes up, which is that one, is an official path. That's part of, like, I don't know, some walk. Something like this. That one, I think, being less official and also in the right direction, is the one I'm going to try and take. So yeah, it was nice knowing you guys. I'm going to walk into the abyss of woodland. But you're going to come with me, so it's alright. We're all safe here today. Oh, this is not a path really. I don't know if it will show very well, but if you can see through the trees, it's very, very mountainous now. I'm up quite high. I would guess we're probably up about 800 foot, something like that, from where we started. So let's see what happens. Fight in the elements, caveman style-ish. Oh. That's like a gorge. And I know that you can't see how steep this is, but it is. Take my word for it. I'll leave the camera on so you can watch me fall on my backside all the way down this hill. Oh, I'm gonna fall on my arse. Who thought this path was a good idea? I want their name and number and house address thing. Nice little stream though. Don't quite know how I'm going to do this bit. I guess it's just going to be a hump and go for it. Oh, it's very wet. Very wet. But I didn't fall, which is very useful when it's very wet, because wet bottoms aren't nice bottoms, you know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. I don't think I'm actually that far away, because I can see quarry, and I noticed on the maps when I was looking there was a large quarry area right next to where the path seemed to just die out. And as we are right now, we're on a path that's died out, and I can see quarry. Gross. So I'm about to test how waterproof these shoes are, because that was full ankle deep in the moist. I mean, it's quite nice. I don't know if that's... Is that Kedda there? I don't know where I am, you know. Oh well. Smile and carry on. I don't know where I am. I'm assuming that the waterfall is here somewhere. The reason for that is because, one, my GPS thing says I'm facing that direction. Two, because the water's coming from that direction. And three, because it's high up all along here. And then it goes down along here. So somewhere the water must come down, right? In this gap in the thing. Oh yeah. Cool. Now my theory is that if that's a waterfall there, that looked like the top of that area. So the waterfall I'm looking for is going to be further afield. So it's about to rain heavy, so I'm going to cut the camera off for a bit, but yeah, I'm going to keep going. Quick update. It's hailing now. I've had to swap recording devices, so if it sounds different I apologise, but my other one was going haywire. I'm now on my phone, which unfortunately I can't do too much recording because I've got to use it for GPS and other things. Thing is, when you're out like this, it's so easy to just slip and twist your ankle or something similar. So you have to have a way of contacting, tracing, whatever. I'm very lucky in the sense I've got someone who waits on the other end of the phone for me with the tracker on and everything to keep me safe. But I always advise, when you're going out on your own, always have someone knowing where you are at all times. Anyway, so I found this little track, and I have got no internet, no GPS. The little blue dot, however, does show up on the map at the moment, and it is updating. So going by the fact that there is a track here, it seems to nothing. And this is roughly whereabouts we're supposed to be looking. I think we might be on the right track, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so literally, as I came over the crest, see how it dips there? As soon as I come over that crest, I heard waterfall. So now, I think I'm on the right path, and I think that this is the way to the waterfall. Problem I've got is everything is absolutely sodden, and it's a nightmare to walk on. Look how lovely that is. Just a random little patch of untouched water. It's got all that greenery on it. So I've got myself to the top of it. I just need to get myself down in that ravine there, which I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I remember there being two in the picture I saw. So there's one there, and then there's a little one that runs here, so it is the one. So I just need to go and find my way around now, and then I'll do a nice little shot of finding it and all that stuff. Around this because it's all slate and extremely slippy. And as I said before, I'm on my own, have to be cautious. But I can see why this is a secret and not a tourist spot, because it is basically dangerous to get here. You know, there's no real way in. This little rut I've found to get down is dangerous and not for the faint-hearted, really. Well, ladies, gentlemen, and all you beautiful people in between, I've come from the waterfall now, and I'm just walking through like a quarry area just to see what it's all about. And then once I've done that, I'll be heading back. I love to see those little houses without the roof, because you think about it, not always, could have been other things, but a lot of the time that would have been probably a house. Someone lived in that. And there's another one across the way there. And yeah, people would have potentially lived in them. Obviously some of it is also, oh, perfect, like you can see here. Could have been part of the actual mining itself, but yeah. For every ton of slate, 20 times that weight of rubble was produced. Jeez. Nice area. It's nice that it's quiet today. I can see why, because this is ruddy freezing. But other than that, here's an example of one of those little houses. I mean, it's, you know, 12 foot probably, something like that. And obviously it would have been the fireplace. I don't know what that would have been, if it was anything. What a lovely place to live. I mean, I know it's small and compact, but then you've got another waterfall there, look. Which is just inaccessible, unfortunately. But what a beautiful place to live. It'd be so peaceful at night and stuff. So the last little bit of the trail, this would have probably been the lines they used to get all the stuff down the mountain, really. It's quite steep. I mean, that's some drop, basically. Oh wait. It's all good. I am not needing to guess anymore. Here we have the actual thing. This steep slope was Acht Wicht Incline, one of 3 of the tramway that carried finished slates from Bryn Eglwys. Inclines were built to safely bring the loaded trucks down the steepest parts. At the top of this incline was a stone drum house that housed a large drum around which long metal cables were wound. The cables were attached to the trucks and were slowly wound and unwound, allowing the trucks to move. As a loaded truck descended, its weight pulled up the empty truck. Ah, okay. The brakeman had the tricky job of controlling the speed of descent, using a brake lever that tightened the steel band attached to the drum. Occasional accidents occurred when trucks ran out of control. The riverbed is still littered with remains of these mishaps. Oh, now we know. One thing I have thought about doing when I'm on these random hike ones is actually doing ghost hunts along to see if you could ever get something that was so specific to a situation that it couldn't be a fluke. Especially these situations, because it would have been like either Welsh spoken or very, very Welsh, a very strong Welsh accent. Are these wild? There's wild horses up there. Yeah, so I might do that. Ghost hunts and stuff, see what happens. Now I'm going to tackle this tree. So there it is, I'm back in the van. The walk is nice. Because it's so awkward at that last little bit, I'm probably not going to disclose where it is. There's plenty of ways of finding out, I'm sure, but I don't think it's wise. I'd hate it if someone got hurt because I've advised where to go. And there's probably other videos with better paths and things like that. So, yeah, it was good. I've got other videos as well going off here, there and everywhere, and ghost hunts and vehicle stuff and all sorts of bits and bobs. So if you're interested in any of that, cool, go check it out. And any constructive criticisms, that would be great too, because it's not something that I'm looking to go crazy into, but it would be nice to get, you know, to a point where the videos are more professional, more enjoyable to watch. So let me know. And thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.